Morning all, it's 9:10 in the morning, 24th of March 2022. I'm just going to reiterate how few planes have been in the sky since, where are we now, Thursday, since probably Tuesday. And amazingly, we have clear blue skies, not a cloud in sight, and very warm sunshine. It is not difficult to join the dots and work out that the reason for that is there are no planes in the sky. It's as simple as that. There's nothing more to it than this, right? I knew we would get this moment where I could show you this eventually. Look back over my channel, look back over all my videos. There's over 200 videos on there. Some are poetry, most of them are sky. Me filming, me talking about it. 80% of them, I would say, probably more, how you doing, show what is being done above our heads on a daily basis, apart from the last couple of days. This geoengineering is very real, has been going on a very long time. And there's no coincidence as to why the sun is hot when there's no clouds in the sky. There's nothing more to it, like I say. Actually look up and you will notice and you will hear the lack of planes in the sky today, and you will realise that Britain's skies are not ridiculously busy with planes all the time. Planes don't fly around one after the other with like 500-metre gaps between them as a standard thing. Why this has been so difficult to get through to people, I have no idea. But then on the flip side, I do, because I had a conversation this morning where I will say, subjected to BBC News, which is something that I very much avoid in life. In fact, I would say I very much avoid mainstream media, full stop, because I am well aware of the fact that every mainstream media outlet in the world is run by a very small amount of people who very much have an agenda. I source what information I get personally from a variety of sources, and I don't necessarily believe everything I read. I don't necessarily believe everything I hear by any stretch, which is why I go to a variety of sources. And then most of it I just take from functioning and being and seeing what happens in life, and gut instinct, and real feelings, which meditation, you'll find out an awful lot in meditation. All our answers are within, really. Obviously that's not going to tell you ins and outs of situations. However, you'd be surprised how much, because we're all connected and all energy is connected, you'd be surprised how much information you can get just from sitting quietly. Things called downloads, whatever you want to call them, they happen. Thoughts don't just come out. Well, they do come out of thin air, weirdly. If you're quiet and in the right place, I find when I'm walking in the woods, I get a lot of information. Now, there must be a reason for that. Where does it come from? Who knows? Because I'm quite often not thinking about anything at the time when that happens. So there's obviously a collective field of knowledge that flies around in the air, like in the ether. I don't think it's bonkers to think like this at all. I think this is what you would call open-minded. I get called narrow-minded very often because I don't agree with the mainstream narrative, and I find that hilarious. I'm just like, what? How is that not narrow-minded? Or how is that narrow-minded in any way, shape or form? To be able to say, and to be able to change your point of view and say, do you know what? I believed that for a while. I don't believe that anymore. because I've seen something else. That's anything but narrow-minded. That means, and it means you're not living in ego, because you're quite happy to be wrong. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I'll leave that with you. Beautiful day, beautiful blue skies, not a plane in sight, no clouds in sight. 2 and 2 make 4, not 57. It's as simple as that. Peace and love.